Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, third chapter, ABCD about the action, Karma Yoga. In the last class, we have completed up to the seventh Sloka. Seventh Sloka, once I will read. Yes, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha, Yastvindriyani Manasa, Niyamyarabhate Arjuna, कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगम् asaktas savisishyate. After Arjuna asked the question about his duty, whether he has to fight this war or withdraw from the war or go for the Gnana Marga, then Bhagavan started replying from the third shloka onwards. Arjuna, in this world, from the beginning of the creation by me through the Vedas and the Upanishads, I have given two lifestyles. One is the Karma Yoga for Karma Yogena Yoginam. Karma Yoga for the people Yoginam. Yoginam means for a Karma Yogi is a Karma Yoga given. And Gnana Yoga given for the Sankhyanam, who are interested and eligible and renounce the relative world and seek for the Paramarthikam, the absolute. For their sake, I have given Gnana Yoga. Then after that, Bhagavan giving one argument from one angle. Actually, without starting I'm just giving the gist of these four shlokas from 3rd to 7th. Without starting the yoga, karma, no one can get the Naishkarmya Siddhi, the fulfillment or the perfection in action. And if there is no perfection in action, there is no purity of the mind. If the purity of mind is not there, he is not eligible for the Gnanam. So Naishkarmyam, that renouncing state, it won't come just by becoming a sannyasi externally. So he cannot accomplish what should be accomplished by the Karma Yoga without started doing. We have to do it, but in the same time we have to convert that into a Karma Yoga and gradually we have to purify ourselves step by step. Then, second argument Bhagavan gives that, in fact, in this world you see no one can sit without doing anything. Impossible, because of the nature propels a person according to the domination of the three gunas, make him to function, and the organs of the actions and the senses will function. So that also is called a karma. So no one can sit without doing anything. It is not possible. Then, if anybody says that I have controlled my senses, I am not doing anything, particularly the organs of the actions through, but in the mind, I do all those actions in the bhavana, in the mind. If anybody is doing like that, and he is called a foolish person who is deceiving himself. Not only a foolish person, but he is called a hypocrite. Mithyacharaha, kapatavesham. On the other side, now contrapicture in the 7th shloka, Bhagavan telling that one other person, he controlled his indriyas through the mind, and after controlling his senses and the mind, he started doing the karma yoga with these his karma indriyas. But how he will do? He is doing, performing the actions asaktaha. Asakta is not a gnani, not because of gnanam he is detached, but just he learned the law of the karma yoga without having attachment to the action. If anybody is doing, he is more superior than this mithyachara or this hypocrite. That is what Lord wants to say. Now here, what is the asaktaha? Now we'll read the 8th shloka and then see the some more related points. Now I am reading the 8th shloka. Niyatam kuru karma tvam कर्मज्जायो ह्यकर्मणा शरीरयात्रापि च ते न प्रसिद्धेद कर्मणः. Here, asaktaha, the word is in the 7th shloka. Now, from here, the law of karma yoga, the rules of the karma yoga, slowly Bhagavan introducing. There are 4 kinds of attachments. Attachment to not 4 things, but 4 kinds of attachments, broadly to understand. One is kartrutva abhimana is one kind of attachment. Kartrutva abhimana, doership, owning and claiming the doership is one attachment. That means what? Indirectly there, you have to understand that liking. There is a liking to claim the doership. And second variety is akartrutva abhimana. That is also abhimana only. Abhimana means claiming. I am not doing anything. This is also a kind of attachment only, but what way? By disliking. Got the point? By liking, one kind of claiming the doership, and another is claiming the doership by disliking. I don't like this, that's why I'm not doing. That is also is abhimana. Then third category is phalasakti abhimana. I expect the result, I anticipate this result should come, for that sake I am doing. So that phalasakti abhimana, here also again it is a kind of liking. I like this result should come. You are liking that particular thing should I get the phalam, result. Then fourth category is asakta aphalasakti. That is phalasakti abhimana. This is aphalasakti abhimana. This is also abhimana. See, the abhimana word is common. Totally we have divided into 2 types. One is kartrutva and another is phalasakti. So aphalasakti, that means what? Final again, disliking. So liking and disliking in claiming the doership, okay, or not claiming the doership, and expecting the result, and expecting the here not expecting the result. Second one, you have to understand this result should not happen. Aphalasakti means not totally aphalasakti, not expecting anything, disliking, because if that result comes, I don't like it. So altogether, this I like it, I don't like it. This is called ego, ahankara, abhimana, and this creates a multiple kinds of attachments to the multiple things and the beings, possessions and relations, wet garbage and dry garbage, generally we say. Therefore, now in the 8th shloka, from here actually, then nishkama karma, from 8th shloka onwards up to 20th shloka, Bhagavan is going to go deep and elaborate the entire the science of this karma yoga. Okay. Now, general meaning of the words I will tell, then I will give some more side points. Arjuna, karma yoga should be started in this way. Tvam kuru niyatam karma. Tvam kuru niyatam karma. Whatever you are supposed to do, that karma you do. That means in the karma yoga, there are two main principles. One is called the proper action and second is proper attitude. Okay, proper attitude. Now, this first instruction is Kuru Niyatam Karma, comes under proper action. Now, what do you mean by proper action? Let me complete the words, other words, and then we will elaborate that particular statement. So, doing your own Niyatam Karma, that means compulsory, allotted duty by the Shastra. That is far superior than ki karma jayaha. This kind of doing your niyata karma duty is far superior than akarmanaha, not doing at all and sitting. As I told you in the previous sloka, two slokas before, even no one can kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krita. The same point again, Bhagavan telling in a different way. Look here. Apicha sharira yatra न प्रसिद्ध न प्रसिद्ध न प्रसिद्ध न प्रसिद्ध्यते te akarmanah. From the inaction, not doing anything, even the life cannot continue. Sharira yatra means the routine, this body, the maintaining, the normal flow of the life also. This body, sharira yatra, that also cannot go if you don't give the bath to the body, keep the body clean, and give the food in a proper time for 3 times. All these things, okay, you cannot be all the time lazy, or you cannot overindulge also. So both, in that way, akarmanaha, by that inaction, even the uh, continuation of the body and the life itself is not possible. Okay, na prasiddhyate means it is would not be possible. That is, this is the general meaning of the shloka. Now, in this, the particular important point, tvam kuru niyatam karma. Now, here we will dwell upon the, as I told you, proper action and proper attitude. First, we will take this proper action topic. Means what? Proper action, as here told already, niyatam karma means, again, 3 types we can divide it and see. Nitya karma, Naimityaka karma, and Nishiddha karma. One is this Niyatam karma is a Nitya karma. That means generally for a Grihastha, For brahmachari, there are some niyatam, nitya karmas are there. But when it goes to the vanaprastha and sannyasa, then they will differ. And so nitya karma. For example, niyatam karma and nitya karma both are one and the same. Under this, Pancha Mahayagnas are prescribed. Today, mainly, Bhagavan is going to start now the concept of yajna. So, for that, I'm just giving a clue and starting here. The Pancha Mahayagnas are called Nitya Karma or Niyata Karma. And apart from that, still simpler to say, if you are a father, as a father, what is your responsibility towards the children? If you are a husband, what is your responsibility towards the wife? If you are a wife, what is the responsibility? Responsibility means the duty, niyatam karma towards husband. Like this, everybody has got their different particular relationship and according to that, the actions. So they are called also niyata karma, your duty. Okay. So let that point be one side. But here, Pancha Mahayagnas are considered as the more important and everyone these grihasthas should perform every day. I told also, I think, in the previous classes, grihastha without unknowingly, without any control, he commit five types of sins. Okay, what are the five types of sins? खण्डनं पेषणं चुल्ली उदकुम्भश्च मार्जनं पञ्चसूनागृहस्थस्य विनश्यन्ति पञ्चसूना पञ्चयज्ञैः. What it meaning? These five kinds of sins are himsa by grinding. Kandana means by grinding. Peshanam by pounding. Kandana means cutting also or grinding also. Peshanam means pounding. Chulli means burning, by burning the firewood for cooking, and then by udakumbasya, by washing and by sweeping. We are killing unknowingly so many other small pranis, jivas. So what is the remedy for this, for a grihastha? Now, if you do the Pancha Mahayagnas, these five sins are taken care and they will be nullified. But you should not do wantedly these five kind of sins wantedly, because anyhow I am doing Pancha Mahayagnas, so I will do wantedly. No, these are all happening unwantedly, unknowingly, unwillingly. That is not only the benefit, it helps to purify the mind of the person. What is ultimately the purpose of the Karma Yoga? To purify the mind of the seeker, the doer. So, Pancha Mahayagnas. I will just remind you what are the five Pancha Mahayagnas. One is Daiva Yagnam, and Pitru Yagnam, Brahma Yagnam, Manusha Yagnam, Bhuta Yagnam. Okay. Now, when I am talking about this, I have to tell about the proper attitude. Proper attitude, we told, no? Doing this Pancha Mahayagnas and saying that proper attitude means the attitude of gratitude is called Karma Yoga. So, proper action and proper attitude. What type of attitude? The attitude of the gratitude. Gratitude means more I should give than what I received from this entire society, nature. This is the main crux of the Karma Yoga. I should give more than what I receive. Then only you will be a selfless person. Then only mind can get purified. So if you take this point, the proper attitude, so all these Pancha Mahayagnas are nothing but the showing the gratitude, thanksgiving like towards, see, one is Daiva Yajnam. So remembering the Lord and performing some puja and offering certain things to the Lord, okay, as a Naivedyam and all that, Daiva Yajnam. And then Pitru Yajnam, to our ancestors. Because of them only today I am sitting here, this body is created. So I must be very grateful to them. So doing that Pitru Yagnam. Of course, Pitru Yagnam every day you can remember and do some kind of offering. Or again there we will do Naimittikam also. Naimittikam means in the beginning I told no Nitya Naimittika and Nishiddha. This Naimittika means putting a monthly one Shraddham or once in fortnight or yearly Shraddham. These are all Naimittika, occasionally doing. Same way when we visit the uh, Punya Kshetrams and the holy rivers, there specially you are supposed to do some kind of rituals in the name of the Pitrus. So Pitru Yagnam. And don't ask a question that whether they are really receiving or not. I am not able to see. I am putting the just rice and rice ball, and the crow will come and eat. How I will know that this is going to my belong? You need not ask all those questions. You cannot know it. It is adrishtam, but you must believe this. I am doing just to be grateful, to show my gratitude, remembering them. By that, I won't become a selfish person. That is the main idea. Then Brahma Yagnam or Rishi Yagnam. As we know that we are all belong to the Rishi Parampara, our Gotras are having a particular Rishi's name, and they have given so much knowledge, and they only taught us as a Guru Parampara. So we must have some responsibility to pay the gratitude back to them. How, what way you can do? Brahma Yajna means by studying the scriptures, by doing the Parayanams, some kind of Vedas, those who know, they will chant and do. Which Gotram they belong to, they have a Shaka, Veda Shaka also. Everything, some people will know it, they will continue. But everybody can't read the Vedas, but we can listening to the satsang, reading the writings and books of those great rishis' messages, that itself is the Brahma Yajna. Because otherwise, how this Gnana Parampara, the teachings of the Sanatana Dharma will continue? Somebody has to uh, carry no and give it to the next generation. So we must, in this way, by studying the scriptures, by listening the scriptures, and following also is the point. We are paying the our gratitude to the rishis. Then Manushya Yagnam. There are very closely near, dear, then society is there. We have a responsibility to serve the society. That is called Manushya Yagnam. Particularly the human beings, in whatever way, as depends on your capacity, as required in the situation, you just serve. So many different way of dhanam and all these kinds are told. So Manushya Yagnam, we must help the needy. That's why for a grihastha, compulsory told that from their income, some percentage every month they should give dhanam. Is very must description for the grihastha. And then finally, bhuta yagnam. There are so many other animals and creatures, either domestic animals which are depending on us, or in and around birds are there. You should not harm them. You should not kill them. And of course, wild animals are also living somewhere. There also we should not go and disturb them. But near surrounding us, in one way to say, Bhuta Yajna means the environmental awareness. Okay? Environmental awareness. The ecosystem all should work harmoniously means we must also have the concern about it. In the trees also, planting the trees and protecting the trees, all this comes under the Bhuta Yajnam. So in this way, uh, under the proper action, we are talking now about the Nitya Naimittika. And avoid the Nishiddha Karma, what Shastra says don't do. Don't tell the lies, don't do the himsa, violence, don't steal anybody's articles or anything, and don't possess and don't be greedy. These are all Nishiddham. Of course, many Nishiddha, okay, don't drink the alcohol, madhupanam na kuriyat, dhumapanam na kuriyat, okay, you should not tell the lie, all these things, they all comes under the uh, Nishiddha karma. And now, after saw this Nitya, Naimittika and Nishiddha karmas about it, in another angle also now proper action means one more angle from another angle we'll think. One is generally the actions are performed by the people, three types of people, three types of their mm, attitude, their personality. Based on their predominance of the guna, sattvic activity, rajasic activity, and tamasic activity. In out of these three, the sattvic action is called a proper action. Now, if you see this gradation, the supreme, the most desirable action is called sattvika action. What is the meaning of sattvic action? Proper action, sattvic action. The action which gives the benefit to maximum number of people and little benefit to you also, but more benefit to the maximum number of people. That is called sattvika action. Then the middle, okay, madhyama action. Secondary is this rajasika action. In rajasic action, that person uh, little bit selfish, and of course he also do some good actions, and but the number percentage, if you see between the sattvika oriented person and the rajasika oriented action person, there we can say 90% others are benefiting because of that, and 10% he gets the benefit. Now in the rajasic action, 50% only the others are getting benefit, and 50% I am getting benefit. Which is superior? The first one is superior. So second one is little inferior. Now the most inferior is tamasika action. Who is this person? Because of his action, many people are harmed. Many people are destroyed, disturbed. So by harming to the many number of people, he wants to get the maximum benefit. This is most dangerous, undesirable. Shastra never agrees it. But that kind of people are also there in the society. So now you got the point. Three types of gunas and three type of attitudes, and sattvika action is called proper action. Okay. So this is the meaning underlined in this niyatam karma kuru. That is more superior and best for you, Arjuna. Then next shloka, shloka number 8. Just now we talked about the Panchamahayagnas. Now that Panchamahayagna concept, Bhagavan elaborating in a different aspect. Let us try to understand. Sloka number 9. Yajnardhat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanah तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर. Now Bhagavan is brought the word here yajna. What do you mean by yajna first? That yajna word, the root comes from the yaj. Yaj means worship, worshiping, offering, okay, praying. Yaj, yajanam, worshipping, offering. That is called yajna. But generally, yajna means a very big way. If anything is performed, is called yajna. This is general meaning. Yaj, dhatu. Yaj means to offer or worship. Yajna. Whoever do with the attitude. Now this the attitude of the yajna bhavana is explained now here. Whoever do, ayam lokaha, let me finish the word to word meaning first. Ayam lokaha. This word, generally, everywhere, karma bandhanaha is bound by the actions. Different actions. Everybody has to do. Animals and other creatures, they are doing their own actions. Is bound by the actions. But anyatra karmanaha yajnarthat. Generally performing the actions, we cannot call them as a karma yoga. That is what Lord wants to say here. Generally, everybody is bound by the actions. That actions make them here bound means karma. Bandhana means it creates the bondage. This world, generally. But in the case of the other than action meant for the yajna, that means if that action is not turned as the karma into karma yoga, that means if that karma is not done with the bhavana of the yajna. Here again, yajna means already I told 5. What maximum benefit? It is a cosmic function. It is the whole world is a cosmic yajna. In that big cosmic yajna, I have to give my contribution, that bhavana. If so, this karma, when it become a yajna bhavana, it becomes karma yoga. So yajnardhat karmanaha, which are the actions are done with the attitude of the gratitude and with the yajna bhavana. Okay, yajna means again simple meaning. attitude of gratitude, and as well as for the benefit of the entire creation. For the benefit of the entire creation. Okay. The cosmic uh, performance function. Yajnanarth karmana samachara. Perform that karma, samachara karma, tadardham. For the sake of the yajna. How? Without any attachment. Now Bhagavan bringing the secret of the karma yoga without any attachment. Beginning we discussed here attachment of four types. Don't have any kind of that, any one of those four. Either kartrutva abhimana, akartrutva abhimana, phalasakti abhimana, aphalasakti abhimana, nothing. You just do with the attitude of the grand vision is yajna bhavana. Yes, I am the part and parcel of this entire gigantic universe. How can I be selfish and do only for my sake? So, tadardham karma samachara he kaunteya. The thing is, and how mukta sangaha, without any attachment, do your actions with the attitude of the yajna bhavana, then you never be bound by those actions. The karma never becomes a bandha, bondage to you. Then it is a karma yoga, which purifies you, elevates you, makes you eligible for the jnana and the final beatitude, that moksha. You understood? Hey Kaunteya. So Bhagavan just introduced about the concept of yajna. Yajna. It's collective. It is a collective work. The whole cosmic function is a collective drama. About not drama, symphony. Yes, orchestra. If the orchestra music should come properly, means there may be 200 musicians, all they play their instruments, but a beautiful music will come. The conductor is the Ishvara. So you are one of the player musician. Or you say drama, the entire world is a cosmic play drama. There is some character given to you. You act that as the director says, not as you like. That's why your likes and dislikes are not important here. They should not play prominent role here. But you act according to the injunctions and instructions of the Shastra. That's why Shasanat iti Shastra. Okay, you got the point now. Now, in this way, after introducing this concept of yajna, having listened the Panchamahayajnas in a simple form, now extend that bhavana to the entire universe. Bhagavan is going to explain now. See, Sloka number 10. Saha yajna praja sruštva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam eshavostvishtakamadhak. Why this kind of yajnas are introduced? Offerings and the yajanam, doing puja and those everything, worshipping. In every yajna, we worship different gods, different powers. Why? Now Bhagavan telling, it is not newly said. It is not only prescribed for your sake, to trouble you. No. Saha yajnaha prajaha sruštva. Okay. Pura, long ago, means in the beginning of the creation itself, Prajapati Uvacha. Prajapati means the creator. You take the creator as the Ishvara, or creator as the Brahmaji. Okay? If you take Ishvara Narayana, first Brahmaji came. So Brahmaji also called as a Prajapati. Brahmaji, the creator. Because the secondary Pratisrushti, done by the uh, Brahmaji. But all other things are already there. What? The raw material, everything is there. Only he has to arrange them in a proper form and command, give the orders. So, what he did first, he created the Prajaha, the living beings, particularly the human beings, and for them, the guiding manual, uh, Yajnaha, Yajnaha. The guiding manual is the Veda, and Veda talks about all these things. All these things. Veda talks about the four accomplishments of the human being, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, and the Veda talks about the four ashramas and four Varna Dharmas, and all this together, four Purusharthas, four Varna Ashrama Dharmas, all that put together is called Sanatana Dharma. Yes, this is meant for everybody whoever follows. Here it is not a question of that your belief and their belief. Your belief and their belief is only the opinion of a human mind person. But Vedas are not born just from any human mind, a small, petty, limited thinking mind. It is given directly by the Supreme Self Paramatma. That's why Vedas we consider as the voice of the God, Paramatma. That's why no one can change, no one can add, and no one can criticize, no one can comment, and everything. Only thing you have to understand properly. You have to understand properly. You must have the capacity, capability to understand what Vedas are talking. Otherwise, you will simply blabber and say and condemn without knowing it properly. Okay, it is not a time-bound, time-tested wisdom. That is no. That's why it is called Sanatana, means eternal. Okay, so Saha Yajnaha Prajaha. Saha means together. Srishtva. Srishtva Prajaha Saha Yajnaha Pura Prajapatihi Uvacha. This is the sentence. The Prajapati, after creating, given the manual and the yajnas, everything. Yajna means don't think that only Brahmanas and only somebody is doing somewhere sitting and big Agni Gundam and Yajna. Slowly you will understand now. Your daily routine, whatever each individual perform itself is called Yajna. Bhagavan going to tell that. Sorry. After Prajapati Uvacha, he said, what he said? Rasavishadvam, may you prosper. Who? Okay, who? That point will come in the next shloka. May you prosper. Rasavishadvam. How? By so many means. Anena means by this yagnena, anena yagnena, you will flourish. You will get iha sukham, iha, the comforts here and hereafter also. Betterment, better life. And in that way, Eshaha astu may your desires will be fulfilled. Ishta kama dhik. Okay? It becomes a source of your desired objects. Kama dhik means milking. Dhik means milking. Dogdha. So as a kamadhenu or kalpaka vriksha, whatever you desire, it gives. In the Puranas, it is told. Same way, ishta kama, whatever you desire, that can be fulfilled. You can milk and get the benefit of from this yajna. This is what Prajapati said. So you prosper, enjoy, be happy. But it is not a licentious life and do whatever you want and you kill others and disturb. Not like that. as scriptures say, these yajnas should be performed. Okay, that means here Ishtakama Duk means Shankara says Ishtan Avipretan Kaman Phala Visheshan Dogdhi Iti. So, because every person have got their own different desires. For example, Dasharatha didn't have the children, so his desire is to have a children. So he performed the Putra Kamishti Yaga. And some other may not having the um, riches or he wants more money. So he will perform the another type of yaga. Or Jyotishta Homam, who wants to go to the Swarga, they will perform. So for every action of those specially prescribed yajnas, there is a special benefits are told. So many are there. If you want, if rains are not there in one place, if people want to get the rain desired, there is a yajna performance for it. Like that. Okay. So, what is yajna? Attitude, performing the actions with the attitude of yajna is very important. So, Bhagavan introduced that this is not only for one person, one set of people, whoever believes and follows the Sanatana Dharma. That's why it is meant for all periods of in all the periods, in all the places, for all the people. Okay. After that, what Bhagavan telling? Devan bhavayatan te Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vah parasparam bhavayantah shreyah paramavapsyatha. What exactly in this name of yajna, what you are doing? See, we human beings are having a little power to this little uh, small instrument, this upadhi. We have a limited power but unlimited desires. But devas, the leaders of the powers of the different faculties in this universe, facets, they are having a lot of power and they don't have they have minimum desires. Then what to do? You both of you join together and do the business because they are having power. They don't have desires much. You have lot of desires. You have no power. Then you share with them. You propitiate them. You please them, and they will help you. See, give and take, mutual understanding, mutual bond. Okay, that is only Bhagavan here telling that. And now, I will, before telling the word to word meaning here, one general understanding so far, Yajna, I'm talking, Bhagavan talking, your life should be oriented to serve the society. Society means start from your own family, parents onwards. From your family onwards, extend it to up to the entire universe. And if you can do the maximum like that service, you are the best human being. Best human being. So there is no place for the selfishness. That means how can I enjoy? Yes, you enjoy by giving. You enjoy by giving. The happiness which is there in the giving, the happiness never come and never be there in getting. The amount of happiness you get by giving, not by getting. That's why what this country is doing for me, what it is giving, never ask. what I am doing for this country. Country means society. Society means I told that from your family onwards. You know what will happen by this? You are doing your duty. That means others' rights are taken care. If everybody do like that, as a father, if I do my duty, and as a son or the wife, they will, if they do their duty, what is happening actually? My by performing my duties, my rights are taken care of. So never think in a wrong way or the selfish way. Only don't seek only fight for your rights. Follow the duties. Automatically it will. See, if everybody follows like that, father, mother, teacher, disciple, everybody, Raja, Brahmana, everybody, they perform their duty, automatically the rights of the other person are taken care. Understand this secret. So that is the Bhagavan telling here. For understanding how it is important living for others and the sacrificing and selflessly living. There is one Subhashita, very nice Subhashita tells that Paropakaraय phalanti vrikshaः Paropakaraय duhanti gavah Paropakaraय vahanti nadyah Paropakaraయ idam shariram. What is the word repeated? Paropakaraya, for the to help others. Upakaram, to do something good for others. Paropakara. What in nature you see, these trees are giving a plenty of fruits. One tree gives so many fruits. Is the any one fruit the tree is eating? Never. And the tree have any partiality and side-mindedness? Whoever comes and takes, it won't say anything. Whether he is a good person or a bad person. Even person throws the stone, even the person cuts the branches, but the entire tree is useful to the others, either for animals or for the human beings or anything, birds, and so much it gives. That means what it shows, it lives for the serving, it lives to serve the others. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaah. In the same way, the cows gives a plenty of milk. Actually, for its calf needs only little milk, but it produces plenty of milk. That's why we are able to also share it. And when we take, it is not saying that don't touch me, don't take. See, and it's giving plenty. That's why that milk and the cow ingredients are panchagavyams are very, very important, useful for our yajna performance. In the same way, the rivers are flowing just for the welfare of the others. Why they have to flow? If the rivers not flow properly, how we can live here? How we will get the paddy and all the things, cultivation? Therefore, man, your body also let it live for the sake of the others. That is called sacrifice. That is called selfless living. In that, you will get immense happiness and the tremendous purity of the mind. Tremendous purity of the mind. So we have to once taste that by doing to others, by giving to others, by helping others, by serving others, always thinking about the welfare of the others. That's why our Vedic prayers are no so grand and universal. Lokaha samastaha sugino bhavantu. Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Here any mentioned? Only Hindus bhavantu sukhinah. Only Indians become sukhinah. Sarve. What do you mean by survey? The entire cosmos there. The entire cosmos world. Which dharma, which country, which religion teaches this? That's why ours is not a religion. It is a Sanatana dharma. So, you have to, this is the beautiful Subhashita conveys this message. So, what he Bhagavan telling in this shloka? Bhavayata devan anena. Let the gods flourish, the powers of the different natural phenomena, the Panchamahabhutas, every facet in this creation has got a power Shakti behind that. The power itself is called the Devata. Okay. So, Bhavayata, Vardhayata. Bhavayata means Bhavayata. Eco-friendly living, this is called Karma Yoga. What? Vardhayata, Bhavayata. May you nourish Devan. Devan means this one. Indra, Chandra, Varuna, all that. Indradi. Okay. Here Devatas means the Adhisthana, the presiding deities of the each and every, even our own body faculties. In Tattva-bodha, all these descriptions given, Shastra tells in many places, in the individual level and in the total level. Okay. This will help the individual to tune with the totality. Then only a harmonious living, peaceful living and prosperous living. So, anena. Anena means again, egnena. You may you nourish those devas by doing yajnas. Then what they will do in return? Te devaha bhavayantu vaha. They will also nourish us. They will also uh, nourish us, protect all of us, make us to cherish. So you cherish them, they will cherish you. In this way, bhavayantaha parasparam. I told no already. Both of you help each other. There, you help to you give to the help means you give to the devatas. Devatas will give to you. Okay. In this way, mutual exchange. Mutual exchange. In this way, parasparam avapsyata param shreyaha. So both of you are benefited. See? Both of you are benefited. How nice it is. Param Shreyaha, you will attain the highest supreme good. Here, Param means Swargamva or Param Shreyaha Purushar, all Purusharthas. Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. All that you will be, you are getting, you are going to get benefited. Then why can't you do it? If it is so good, so useful, then after saying that, the second angle. Now, Yajna part we are discussing, remember that Ishtan Bhogan hi vo 12th shloka. Ishtan Bhogan ho devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tairdattana pradayebhyaha yo bhunte sthena eva saha. I will explain the word to word meaning of this shloka later. Now I will just give one important meaning of, just meaning gist of it. If person not understanding this yajna concept and not leading his life as yajna with the yajna bhavana, and who lives utterly selfishly only for his sake, whatever he enjoys and in his life getting, he is stealing like a thief and enjoying. He is a dacoit, he is a thief. We can call him as a yo bhunte sthena eva saha, who is not having this kind of giving, but only, as I told, in the tamasic attitude person. And if he lives like that, he is called a cheat. He is called a thief, and he is the eater of the sins. He is eating the only that looted and cheated and grabbed. He is eating only that only. Stena, as like the thief. Do you want that title? So Bhagavan warning us, understand this, and much more we will explain in the other shlokas. So we have completed here up to 12. The word to word meaning of the 12th shloka we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Hari Om Tat Sat